What's up, YouTube? It is day 6 of posting every day until I could buy a C8 Corvette.
Let's go and open the thing.
Boy, look at that. Finally got my tail panel in. I've been waiting on this thing for a couple of weeks. I got this from Classic Industries. These two pieces came from Summit. So check that out. That is going to look so good. You guys are aware that when these things ship to you, they know you're going to be welding it. This has to be welded in. This isn't just like a bolt-on panel or anything. But they get pretty dinged up. So these things are they're not just ready to slap on and go, which is kind of disappointing, but to be expected. You're going to have to put some work into these things. So there's just a few like scratches or whatever. But for the most part, they're straight. There's no like dents or anything crazy like that. I didn't realize how big these tail light holes are. Look at that. I don't know what tail lights to get. I'm looking at either LED or maybe more towards original, maybe some halo lights. I don't know. There's all kinds of options for that size. So if you guys have got any recommendations, drop them in the comments. See what tail lights we should run. Now that I'm committed to converting the tail end into a 70 Camaro, it's time to do the front. The nose piece is that just doesn't do it for me. I want to do that split bumper look. So that may or may not happen. Depends on a few other factors. But to do that, it's really not too bad. It's just you got to do the fenders on each side, and then the rest of it just bolts onto the front. There's no welding. So now I got to decide if I want to convert the front to a 70 Camaro. You guys tell me what you think. This is what a 78 looks like. As you can see, it's all right, but not near as mean looking as a 70. Here's a 78, and here's a 70. You tell me which one you want. So I really like the 70. I just want to pull these parts out, give them a quick inspection, make sure they're good, and go ahead and start my series. I'm going to do a full-fledged how-to and compress it all to one video. I'm not going to just sit here and do daily updates. I'm still going to upload like more content. So I'm going to do a full how-to series on how to convert a 78 Camaro into a early 70s style. So I'm going to do that and go from there. So while that's out, I'm probably going to go ahead and start cleaning up this engine bay a little bit because I got to fire up this car and flip it around because I don't have enough room back there to do this big job and record it and everything else. So some work ahead of me. Just got to do a little bit of engine bay cleanup. Not too bad. I'm going to move the MSD box inside the car, clean up that harness, punch a hole through, and mount the battery in the trunk. And clean up my fuel lines. There's a few other little things, but I can do that and at least get the car fired up and moved. So probably going to do that. So tomorrow's update, probably going to be firing the car up, hopefully. That's a little ambitious. I'm going to be cleaning up the engine bay tomorrow. And maybe by Friday, I will have the car spun around. And then Saturday, I'll be starting the big job.